Charbak Dipta's Ramayana, Part 1, Bala Kanda. In ancient India, Valmiki, the great sage, was known as the Adi Kavi, or the first poet. One morning, the celestial sage Narada, son of Lord Brahma, arrived at his ashram.
Narayana, Narayana.
Welcome. Does there exist a soul who is the very embodiment of virtue?
Indeed, it is King Rama, a noble scion of the Ashvaku dynasty.
Thereupon, Narada related the epic saga of Rama's life, from his noble beginnings to his ultimate triumphs. Having bid farewell to the celestial messenger, Valmiki sought the tranquil waters of the Tomasha river. As he prepared to bathe, the silence was suddenly shattered. Moved by pity, Valmiki cursed the hunter.
Ma nishat pratishtha tvam gamah shashvatiyah sama yat kroncha mithunade kamvadiha kam mohitam.
That is, O hunter, for slaying one of these cranes in the heat of passion, you shall be denied a long and prosperous life. Later,
Thus, moved by pity, O dear Bharadwaja, my disciple, I cursed him. Yet my words flowed forth with a strange and beautiful melody.
As these words have sprung from Shuka or sorrow, let this new rhythm be known as a shloka.
he returned to his ashram.
The curse flowed with a strange, haunting musicality.
In a flash of divine light, Brahma suddenly manifested.
I urge you to compose the saga of Lord Rama using the very shlokas you have just discovered. I grant you the divine vision to witness all that transpired, even the innermost thoughts of the characters.
Thus, through the power of yogic vision, Valmiki witnessed the entire journey of Lord Rama. Thus began the creation of the Ramayana. With the Ramayana now spanning 24,000 verses across 6 Kandas and 500 Sargas, the sage sought worthy disciples who possess the brilliance to memorize and preserve his monumental creation.
Lava and Kusha seems to be the perfect choice.
Lava and Kusha, the twin sons of Rama and Sita, had been brought to Valmiki after Sita was exiled from Ayodhya. Following the ancient Indian custom of oral transmission, the sage Valmiki did not commit his epic to parchment. Instead, he carefully taught every verse of the Ramayana to Lava and Kusha. The brothers performed the verses in front of the holy men.
Magical, splendid, amazing. I heard all 9 rasas in it.
The brothers traveled across the land performing the Ramayana. Everywhere they went, people showered them with praise, gifts, and heartfelt boons. It was not long before the wandering singers caught the attention of Lord Rama, who became curious to hear the saga they sang.
The boys are gifted with a sublime and divine talent.
Lava and Kusha stood before the golden throne in the royal court of Ayodhya, their voices filling the great hall.
The Ramayana chronicles the saga of the illustrious kings of the Ashvaku dynasty. King Sagara hollowed out the sea. His ancestor was Manu, who was the father of Ikshvaku.
Amazing! Such sweet voices.
Brothers, ministers, behold, these youths are Lava and Kusha.
Nestled along the shimmering banks of the Sarayu lay the prosperous and vast territory of Koshala.
The crown jewel of Koshala was Ayodhya, a city of abundance where the storehouses were always full, the wealth was vast, and the air resonated with the joy of its people. A city of vast proportions, Ayodhya spanned a majestic 120 kilometers by 30 kilometers, its streets teeming with masters of every craft and citizens of immense virtue. The city boasted broad, sweeping avenues, and every street flourished with an air of immense wealth and prosperity. King Dasharatha ruled over Ayodhya with great wisdom, supported by a distinguished council of learned scholars and sages, including Vashistha and Vamadeva, who guided his administration. Yet, amidst all this splendor, the great king bore a single, profound sorrow.
I wish I had a son for my heir.
One day,
O minister, for many years I have yearned for a son. Do you believe that by performing the Ashvamedha yagya, my deepest wish might finally be fulfilled?
For sure.
in the queen's quarter.
We all will soon be blessed with a son.
Later,
What is its mantra?
As your trusted minister, I need to tell you that Rishi Sanat Kumara predicted a drought in the Anga kingdom that can only be remedied by a visit by Rishi Rishyashringa.
years later, a severe drought really descended upon the kingdom of Anga.
How to get rid of this drought, minister?
Only by bringing Rishi Rishyashringa and uniting him in marriage to your adopted daughter from King Dashratha, O King Ramapada.
O holy priests, I implore you, bring Rishi Rishyashringa to this kingdom without delay.
At the sage's ashram,
But how shall we lure him away without incurring the wrath of his father Vibhandaka? The sage is so protective that he forbids his son from even setting eyes upon another human being. I have an idea.
the priests sent 2 beautiful women to the jungle.
Who are you, young man?
I am Rishyashringa. Why don't you come to our humble abode to have some food?
Thanks Thanks for your hospitality. Taste some fruits from our ashram.
I never tasted fruits like this.
We need to go now. Ye have never seen sweets.
The next day,
Would you like to come to our ashram this time?
Why not?
they brought the sage to the royal palace.
Would you like to marry my daughter Shanta?
I would love to.
The drought is gone.
One more thing. I wish neither your father nor you would be angry by the way we brought you here.
I guarantee it. Thus, Sanat Kumar predicted all these. He also told that you would be blessed by 4 sons, only if you bring Rishashringa here to perform a Vedic ritual.
So be it at once.
With great solemnity, King Dasharatha, accompanied by his queens and his council of ministers, set forth on a grand journey toward the kingdom of Anga. At the kingdom of Anga,
Dear Romapada, I request the presence of Rishashringa and Shanta for a Vedic ritual in Ayodhya. As you wish, friend.
so they arrived in Ayodhya.
Dear son-in-law, as spring sets in, shall we prepare for an Ashvamedha yagya that will bless me with 4 sons?
I am ready, sir.
Respected priests, this is my plan of Ashvamedha or horse sacrificing ritual.
Let's do it. Okay.
Noble ministers, gather the sacred materials, unleash the sacrificial steed, and prepare the hallowed grounds upon the banks of the river.
Noted. Okay.
The sacrificial steed was set free, escorted by a venerable priest and a formidable army to guard its path across the lands. It was welcomed in every kingdom. The horse traveled across kingdoms, unchallenged. With the return of the vernal season, the royal steed arrived back in the capital, signaling that the time for the grand final sacrifice had at last arrived. The astrologers started calculations, builders started making a ritual ground, cooks started making delicious foods on huge poles. The dancers started practicing. The king distributed gold among the poor. To host the arriving dignitaries, magnificent mansions were erected. The royal chefs began crafting an array of sumptuous delicacies. Shelterless were granted permanent dwellings.
This house is yours. Minister Sumantra, I charge you to summon the king's most trusted peers, like King Janaka from Mithila, King Romapada from Anga, King Praptijna from Magadha, the king of Kashi, and the king Dasaratha's father-in-law, king of Kekayas, to the court.
Upon the return of the royal steed, the priests, led by the holy Rishashringa, commenced the sacred rites on the northern bank of the Sarayu river. The king bestowed upon Rishashringa and Vashishta 1 million cows and countless millions of gold and silver coins to be distributed among the officiating priests.
We have perfectly performed the sacrifice. Please do the needful for me to get a son.
You will have 4 glorious sons.
Rishashringa started Putreshti Yagya, or the ritual for a son. The Brahma, the supreme god himself, appeared. The other gods gathered around Brahma.
O Supreme Brahma, we implore your aid. The demon king Ravana has unleashed his fury upon us. Emboldened by your divine boon, he has grown so formidable that no god or celestial being can strike him down.
According to the boon I bestowed upon Ravana, no Deva, Gandharva, Yaksha or Rakshasa can do him harm. Yet in his boundless pride, he deemed humans too insignificant to fear, leaving himself vulnerable to the very mortals he ignored.
Then Lord Vishnu appeared.
Please be born in human form and save us.
Cast aside your fears. I shall descend to the earthly realm and take birth as the son of King Dasharatha. In human form, I will slay the demon king Ravana and govern the earth in righteousness for 11,000 years.
A divine figure emerged from the Yagya flame.
The gods, pleased by your devotion and acting upon the command of Lord Vishnu, bestow this celestial payasa upon you. Share this divine offering with your queens, and you shall be blessed with 4 sons of incomparable strength and virtue.